Vlogmas. You can probably hear Wolfie like upstairs. What is it? Not riding, but like pushing his little four-wheel cart around. So apologies. Also, his porta cot is here behind me because sometimes he comes and sleeps in our room still because he's going through a new regression. It's all happening. But I am going out today. We have a party and it's the first thing that we are doing slash, you know, going to since restrictions have eased, and all of our friends are gonna be there. It's all so exciting but so weird as well. Like, anyone else feel that level of just like, I don't know, like I was talking with my cousin about it a lot actually, like you can't help but feel like, I don't know, like maybe you're doing the wrong thing. Anyway, it's a whole thing, kind of getting used to life post lockdown, which I might chat to you guys about a little bit like in this video. Still have a sore tooth here. I've got a little bit of like a gum infection. So I think I've decided to put off my other removal on this side until the new year, because guys, when you aren't feeling very good, it is so hard to parent well, because obviously you got a shorter temper, and then if you don't parent too well that day, you've got a lot of mum guilt maybe, and then knowing that like Vlogmas is coming and then I have to do it all again, and it's been only a week and a half, but it's just been so hard. Like, I'm one of those people who needs to eat in order to feel like okay. Like, I get really hangry, and I'm just like kind of bad company when I haven't eaten, and so then being so sick and not being able to eat for such a solid amount of time was so hard, whilst looking after Wolfie. And Wolfie is especially testing because he's just, you know, every day gets closer and closer to 2 and to terrible 2s and to all that kind of stuff. And so wanting to be so intentional with how I am with him whilst just really feeling so awful has just been so difficult. Just for your reference, I just bought this new Natio Nourishing Miracle Face Oil, and I also just put on some sunscreen and some debronzy, and yeah, I'm really liking the way that oil looks. It's so glowy and dewy. I'm going in with a full coverage foundation today, which I literally never do, but like I said, we're going to my friend's birthday. I have the mirror just here, and it's themed Sexy Saturday, so I'm so excited. One, to get dressed up, like, oh my gosh, what a treat. No primer because I don't know, I'm just out of whack. I should have put a primer on, but especially with the new face oil, don't recommend that. I'm sure by later today I'll be like, oh, not sure what I was saying. We have a birthday today, and it is themed Sexy Saturday, because that's what my friend did all through lockdown. Every single Saturday, she and her partner would get dressed up and they would have like these cute date nights, and I just think that's the cutest thing. So she themed the birthday that too, which is so cute. So I'm really excited. So I am gonna whip across to the mall this morning and see if they can fix my chunky boots. Oh, story time with that. Okay, so I got these chunky boots, right, and I was obsessed. Oh, as you guys can tell, I shared that out so much because I just don't really like a full face of makeup anymore. I'm quite particular about, like, you know, wanting to look really natural. Anyway, so I bought these chunky boots, and for a while I was like literally always talking about them. I was so excited about them, blah blah blah, and then I wore them on Mother's Day back in May, and the heel popped off as I got out of the car. And I was like, oh my gosh, I need to go get these fixed or like send them back, because I'd only had them for I think a month. And honestly, day turned into week, week turned into month, and now it's been 6 months and I still just have not gotten around to sending them back. Like I got the tracking thing and everything, and literally I just never sent them. I just never sent them. Like, what is wrong with me? I think I put a little bit too much of that oil on. So I might have to put some powder on my face today, which I never usually do. So yeah, I cannot believe that, because I bought them and then wasn't able to wear them the entire season that they were for, you know, like all of winter they've been broken. I mean, mind you, most of winter we were locked down anyway, so I wouldn't have been able to anyway, but yeah, I'm just gonna take them to the mall and see if they can quickly do it, because they are definitely something I feel like sexy and confident in, and like I'm not really like a classic sexy kind of girl. My natural style is more, I would say, like edgy, not like tomboy, but kind of like elements of both. Anyway, that's the vibe. I'm thinking like leather blaze jacket, chocolate brown crop top, which I'm gonna go buy from Glassons, some cool just like blue denim high-waist shorts, and then my big chunky boots. Yeah. So I need to be quick. I was going to do a, golly, I'm shining bright, which is so nice because I've been so tired and run down recently that every time I look in the mirror I'm like, oh, you know, like she just looks tired and run down, and I just don't like what I like see in the mirror. I look like real dull and grey. But today, I mean, I know I just put makeup on, but today that oil, I really hope that changes my life and helps me to feel really like confident, because the past few days have not been it. So I'm using a mini Hourglass setting powder. Just see it right there under my eyes. Nice and brightening too, actually, isn't it? So I was gonna do like a Q&A with you guys, but it's like 7:30 in the morning, and I can't put up a Q&A box now because like no one will engage with it. I should have pre-thought, but this all, I don't know, like I think when you're in lockdown you kind of get used to the fact that like you don't go anywhere, you don't do anything, you don't need to prep for anything, and now kind of being able to do things and restrictions are easing and whatever, it's like I almost didn't believe that it would happen, so I didn't bother to like plan anything. I did put a tan on last night, which I'm so glad about. I was so tired, I did not want to do it, but I was like, I know I'll be miserable tomorrow if I do not. I do need to run a few errands this morning, which, you know what, I kind of like I like that I'm gonna rush to the mall and grab a top because I'm going to an event with all my friends. Like, how normal is that? That is so normal life vibes, and I'm so sick of the fear and the opinions and all the crap and the anxiety and whatever. Like, I want to feel like a normal human being who does normal things, and this is that. And you know what? This foundation makes me feel so confident every time I wear it. Every time. Anytime I go to like a wedding or like a party or a function or whatever, like this is the foundation I wore on my wedding day. It's just, it never fails me. Like, how pretty is that? Just the Mecca Max. I've been using this for forever too on my channel, but I love it. Like, how good and natural and flushed do I look? Like, I love it when you do your makeup and it really just comes together exactly how you want it to. Yeah, like, I'm very happy about that. So I'm gonna put just like this Mickey Max paint pot down on my lid. And then I think I'm going to use the Heat palette by Urban Decay, because I'm going for like that cool girl look, with the blazer and the boots. And so I feel like a warm eye look will complete that. And then I'm going to put my hair in the curlers and have that effortless 90s wave. So I'm really hoping that this party today goes well, because the last time I got together with my girlfriends, I found it really hard to be normal and socialize like normal, because just of the post-lockdown anxiety I'm like struggling with. I had anxiety during it too, just with random things and whatever, and it really has kind of ramped up post lockdown too, like with the restrictions easing and stuff. And I'm just hoping that today is just like fun and I don't need to worry about potentially feeling super uncomfortable. I'll just tilt this down. Can you hear him? The thing that kind of gets to me, it's not so much like getting sick or, you know, Wolfie getting sick or anything. It's actually just socializing. It's knowing what to talk about and not saying the wrong thing, or talking about something and like not actually knowing what I'm talking about and potentially upsetting people. I've really fell into an anxiety with that. Which is really, it's really intense, because I feel so physically sick when I leave the house or when I'm with friends. Yeah, because I just don't want to say the wrong thing, or I'm just not used to socializing. It's just the most bizarre, annoying thing. So anyway, let's just hope that is not the case today, and today is just super special and fun, because we all bloody deserve it. Like 3 months trapped in your house, away from all the people you love, and now we finally can get back together. Don't want to let that crap hold me back, because my friends are like so important to me, you know, like your friends are the people who support you and empower you and remind you who you are in the moments that you can't do that for yourself. And I'm so blessed with the friendships that I have, and I just don't want that to be what happens. Anyway, we can move on from that thought. I love this palette. I've always loved this palette. Oh yeah. Gorgeous. When in doubt, get a super fluffy brush like this NARS one. What's the number of this one? Number 42. And just blend. Blend, 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 blend. Like literally this is the best brush, because it just hides all sins. Okay, Taylor Swift's album release. Unreal. Unflippin' real. The All Too Well 10-minute version, like, oh, cried when I watched the short film. Cried. Unreal. Like, everything you need in a heartbreak song and more. Like, if I wanted I feel stupid to say it, but I wanted to be going through a heartbreak. I think if you have brown eyes and hazel eyes, honestly if you have any colour eyes, this look will look good on you, but I particularly really like warm eye looks on my eyes. I have hazel eyes. Because it just really makes them pop, like it makes them look really pretty and stunning, instead of just like, oh yeah, you got brown eyes. So Jesse and I have been doing that marriage course with our friends. who live in Christchurch. We like do a Zoom call with them every Monday, and we like go through this course together. And it's so fun because we kind of chat about things with each other, or like maybe just between Jessie and I. And it's such a beautiful experience. Like, putting effort into your marriage and into things you love is so important. Even if it's something as simple as date night or whatever. But allowing yourself to have conversations that don't revolve around work or your kids or stacking the dishwasher. It's like so healing and important, and I think that's the thing, like, the internet doesn't really show you, is like, it is so hard to stay married, it is so hard to stay in love, and it's a choice every day, and especially when you have kids. None of those big milestone things in life will make you happy. You have to choose to fight for what you have, and you have to choose to communicate, and you have to choose to be honest and open and vulnerable and stay connected, you know. And I think you'll go through seasons in your relationship, you know, married or not, where things require more effort. And yeah, I just think, you know, we're nearly 3 years married and it's just still new, and we still are learning things about each other all the time, and we're still changing all the time, like me and Jessie. And it's just been such a fun reminder of like how to communicate certain things the other person loves, certain things the other person like used to love, and it's changed since we had a kid or whatever. And yeah, I just really encourage you to like just not be afraid of kind of doing that sort of thing together, and like being so open and honest with your partner about relationship dynamics, relationship struggles, communication struggles, or not even just struggles, like telling them all the good things they do, telling them how incredibly valued they are, how much you need them and want them, and still are so attracted to them, so in love with them. And yeah, it's been really nice actually. And it's so nice to connect with our friends down in Christchurch too, because life's so busy, you know, like you have to try so hard to maintain your friendships. And I think I'm so lucky to have like lifelong friendships who, no matter what, I know I could walk through the door and the friendship would remain the same. But you do actually want to do life with people, don't you? So you have to actually make time to show up for people and to create space for them to even show up for you. So it's been great for that stuff too. I don't even know what I've talked in this video about, but it's 24 minutes long, and I hope it's interesting, guys. I'm really sorry if it's not. So it's really nice that Jessie and I are in such a nice place together at the moment in our marriage. And I kind of just wanted to say that because the internet doesn't really show you, like, you're not vlogging in your couples counseling sessions, are you? Like, and like, even if you weren't going through something huge, it's like you still, well, I try on my channel here to tell you like, oh yeah, we're fighting, or oh yeah, this happened, because it's important for you guys to know that like there's a real relationship going on behind the camera, and relationships are dynamic because people are dynamic. Playa Endless Summer Spray, because it's a sea salt spray, which also has UV protection. So I always burn my scalp, so now I have that little bit of protection, especially because obviously we have to meet outdoors for this party. Anyway, I don't know if I even finished what I was saying before, but we're in a good place, and I hope that you guys do actually see a real relationship before you rather than a fake perfect internet one, because the whole goal of my channel is to show you real motherhood, real life, and none of that is perfect. And Jessie and I have never had a perfect relationship. We have a cute as little love story, but by no means perfect. Okay, anyway, can't finish my hair on camera because I need to run to the mall and then come home and actually put it in the curlers. So maybe if I have time, I'll show you that. But I hope you guys really enjoyed this video and the random info that I shared. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And that's enough to